record in the NBA, 21-4. Boston right now in 10th in the East, but only 3 games out of 3rd. His team have consecutive days off in the middle of the season.
Yeah, but smart move by him. He didn't tell him to the end of day 1 that they were getting day 2 off.
Here's Tatum, and he drains a 3. Jason Tatum, 8th in the NBA. Ball. 15 points per game. Talked about him leading the league in assists. He's also 3rd in the NBA in steals. Good look. McGee on the cut.
You know, it's tough. I would say yes, they are, just based off of the way they played. Steph is playing at an MVP level. As you see Chris Paul knock down his little free.
Is Al Horford. Good look down low to Jason Tatum for another bucket. That's 10 points for Tatum here in the first. Schroeder waiting for some help. He hits the trailing. Tatum gets the blow by. And then powers it up and in for his 12th point, and a timeout by Monty Williams.
14 is because not only were you not shooting the ball well, but you started turning it over on consecutive possessions.
Here's Schroeder. Good move against Cam Johnson, and buries the jumper. Here, the Suns started 1-3, but they've won 19 of 20 with that lone loss against the Warriors last Friday. Look at the hang and finish by Horford at the rim.
Kyrie Irving, Gordon Hayward, a young Al Horford. They were loaded with so much talent that he's got to take some of the burden of a playmaker for this team. Speaking of playmakers, Cam Payne getting Cam Johnson involved.
Here at the end of the opening quarter. Williams' pass gets batted back out to him, and then he cans the mid-range.
Does he get an assist? See, in volleyball, they call that a selfish pass.
It's going to take a while. It doesn't have the ring just yet.
Yeah.
Those other two just roll off the tongue, but I think it will eventually. Oh, my goodness, JaVale McGee. And then look at him flashing the fingers as he drills a 3. Celtics with a 13-13 record. They've lost 2 straight. Finishing up a 5-game road trip, mid-range, it's good from Jason Tatum. That's 14 points now. And obviously the transformation started with the run in the bubble 2 years ago. The 8-0 record as Chris Paul finds Shamet, count the basket and a foul. Ime Udoka calling a timeout. He's unhappy. He was on the floor, struggling, shooting under 40%, and 1 for 8 from 3, and they've missed 7 in a row from out there. Shamet pull-up jumper is on the money. Landry Shamet with 7. And he missed the 1 loss during this last 20-game run here. Nice move by Bridges, high off the window and in. Monty Williams said Booker is day-to-day.
And his streak of not missing games, you're never 100% after about 5 or 6 games. And so after that, it's just a matter of you gritting and playing through this as you see him knock down the 3. And Klay Thompson were the only ones that get 200. And then he was like, you know, screw 300. Let's go 400.
Oh, what a pass. And Jalen Smith, the cutter, with the throwdown. He's 6 for 12 from the floor. 1 for 4 from behind the arc. 16-point Phoenix lead. Here's Smith. And the 3 is good. Everybody's hitting tonight from behind the arc for the Suns. Again, a great start for Tatum, but he's going to probably have to put up 35 or 40 at this rate because he's not getting a lot of help. Crowder for 3. That's good. 8 threes for the Suns, and they have opened up a 24-point lead at the 2-minute mark. Williams with the deflection, long pass ahead. Schroeder catches up to it and makes it with the left hand.
Now, look, that's the one thing if you're the Phoenix Suns, okay.
Schroeder with the floater, and back-to-back buckets by Dennis Schroeder. He's in double figures now with 11. Celtics are playing without Jaylen Brown for the 5th straight game and the 14th time this season. They hope to get him back Monday when the Celtics start a 5-game homestand against the Bucks. The East, the Milwaukee Bucks, who are 17-10. They're just 3 back in the loss column for the 3 seed. Tatum with the block, but McGee with the reverse dunk, hustling the bucket. Schroeder trying to answer, does from about 15 feet.
And look, part of the reason why Schroeder was such a great fit with the Lakers last year.
Out with a non-COVID related illness. Didn't feel well this morning at shoot around. Tatum inside, able to get that one to go. He's got 19. Tatum driving on Shamet, and deflection by Smith, but Williams is open, and he knocks it down. Grant Williams from 3-point range. He also has a bowling event annually that he does. Richard, you and I talked to him for about 10 minutes, and you could just tell, obviously, as he's been lost 4 family members in the last several years. One of the reasons why Boston's been able to get back in the game. And the Suns without Devin Booker for the fourth straight game because of a hamstring injury. Mikal Bridges playing through a pinky injury. Meanwhile, Jaylen Brown missing another game for Boston. Campaign with a sweeping hook. Goes in with the left hand. They actually did give the bat. I thought that the ball just maybe went in by Tatum, and that's what the official saw. Cam Johnson comes back and drills a three, the 10th of the game for the Suns. Is Tatum going to get some help? He's got 21 points. Schroeder has 13, but the rest of the team has a combined 18 points. Grant Williams hit one from the corner a moment ago and gets another one.
You know, look, Marcus Smart is a great defender, can score at moments. But, right now they have him playing pretty much the backup point guard spot also. Him and Schroeder. And this is going to be the lineup. Chris Paul on the bench.
Bridges, beautiful hang and finish.
If you're the Celtics, you can't have that pressure, then give up an uncontested layup on the other end. And if you're the Phoenix Suns, you just did the exact same thing.
In a row at home and get to 21-4 on the season. Celtics trying to avoid falling below 500. Horford connects from the baseline. Down to 6. Here's Payne against Smart. Grant Williams on the switch. 1 to shoot. Johnson has to put it up. And he beats the shot clock with a triple. That was a big hit by Cam Johnson. Tatum can't answer, knew he missed it, so he goes in there and keeps it alive for Langford, who gets the basket inside.
And we've talked so much about him. And Jay Crowder knocks down a 3 at the buzzer.
Down 18, closing out a 5-game road trip, trying to avoid a 1-4 record on this trip. Campaign with a tip-in, got his own miss, and bats it home, and the lead is back to 20 for the Suns.
Right, when you add JaVale McGee, to me that was such an important piece. When you add Landry Shamet, and you see the contributions that he's contributing to this team. You see Cameron Payne knock down another layup.
He's got only 6 points, but he's only taken 6 shots. He's not looking really to score. Here's Schroeder with the floater in the paint. It goes.
Yeah, no, JaVale McGee is their leading shot attempt guy.
Suns head out on the road to play the Clippers Monday. First meeting since the conference finals, won by 3 points per game. As a rookie last year, shot better than 40% from 3, but he's out of the rotation this year. JaVale McGee, that's just too easy. Another throwdown for the big guy. So he's tied a season high in both points and rebounds in his 7th start of the season. Richard, oh, to the Time Lord for the slam there with the right hand.
Okay, big fella.
You're a Phoenix native. I lived here for 20 years, and we still don't know what that means in DT.
No, we don't have daylight savings.
Chris Paul, boy, that was kind of an awkward landing. Looks to be okay after that pass. Suns are shooting almost 70% from the floor here in the quarter. They have a 24-point lead. I guess he's okay.
He's fine.
Largest lead of the night for the Phoenix Suns. But right now they're 13-14. The Suns are 21.